Hello there, the internet. Welcome back to the Atlanta video now. You'll notice once again we're doing a more podcast style episode. We're gonna try this and see how this goes. We might go back to video next week. It's mostly for time's sake too, because it is late and my phone is dying and I need the phone to talk to Chris. But anyway, Atlanta. I missed all three of the races because I was doing shit, but I did watch the highlights and I did be able to watch some snippets of things. Um, I completely missed the truck and Xfinity races. So, what are your thoughts on those, buddy?
I completely missed those two. I try to watch a little bit of the highlights for those. Um, the Friday race seemed pretty good, I would say. Um, there's a couple things, I guess, big topics. Actually, no, there was one I saw from the highlights that was kind of funny. Um, one that's not so funny is the John Hunter Nemechek issue. I guess he was like multiple laps down, but he helped his teammate get the win. But I guess Chandler Smith was a little upset about that. Um, I guess he was saying that he doesn't think his teammates are helping them out as much. I know he's kind of pointed that out in the past before, like he's not really throwing his teammates under the bus, but he just saying that's kind of been an issue.
Well, doesn't Chandler Smith have two wins now at this point?
No, he still has one, I think, because I think he just won Vegas.
Yeah, he won Vegas, but didn't he win Martinsville last year
Oh,
for the
Bristol.
playoff? Bristol. It was one of the short tracks.
But the thing about that is like his teammate John Hunter Nemechek kind of helped him out with that. So,
Ah, okay. And then
um,
Nemechek helped Corey Haim Saturday too, didn't he?
yeah. And then
Okay.
Vince Welch, doing his best, pronounced the wrong winner.
As is
I don't know if you
tradition.
caught that.
Oh, I did actually. I did see that
He's like,
in
he's
the
like, oh, and
highlights.
Chandler Smith. He's like, Corey Haim, Corey Haim. I'm like, oh my god.
He tried. I'll give him credit for trying.
Yeah.
Wrong driver, but right team, wrong driver.
Right team, wrong driver.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Apparently, there's a
Um.
lot going on in that truck race. That wasn't there
Yeah.
at some point. I saw there was a watermark on the screen. Do you know what happened there?
Yeah.
Or
Oh
was that the
yeah. I
Xfinity race?
guess I don't know if it was the trucks or Xfinity, but I guess that when they do like that, like when they write on the screen, I guess they left the watermark on there. I'm like Jesus. But um, do you have anything for trucks?
I don't because I literally watched absolutely none of truck because I just because we were busy. And then
Yeah.
you got to at least watch the Xfinity race, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
You did,
Um,
okay. Because I had to go to work and you got to go home. So you got to go home and watch the race. I got to go to work and suffer and die. So I completely missed the Xfinity race too.
I caught most of it, but I mean, so far the race was pretty good. There was a lot of aggressive moves. Um, you saw a lot of guys trying to go for the win. Like there's a lot of side by side action.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, you saw like the aggressive moves with like Trevor Bayne and I believe it was Austin Hill. That kind of triggered the big one and took a lot of good guys out.
Yeah.
Um, but after that, you still kind of saw a lot of like racing moves. You saw Ryan Siege was pretty much close to getting his first win, but
Oh no, that's
Ty
right.
Gibbs,
I
Ty
forgot
Gibbs
about
stole it
that.
away from him.
That was I did watch the highlight video. I completely missed the race, but I watched the highlight video. That move that Ty Gibbs made was fucking beautiful. He just slid his ass to the bottom of the track, and like he did it so quickly and so smoothly. I don't think Ryan C could have even blocked it if he saw it coming.
Yeah, no, that was a quick move, but
Like
you know,
I saw a lot of people saying that Ty Gibbs wasn't good enough because I think he had a bad Daytona. He didn't have an amazing start to the season, but now he's 2 wins in, and this man he's won what 5 or 6 races already, and
yeah, somebody said like his winning percentage now is like at 26%, which is like insane for
yeah,
like a rookie driver.
yeah. It's just like Jesus. So it's like yeah, he had a bumpy start to the season, but you also got to remember he didn't run the full season last year. He only ran a small handful of races, and he won most of them.
Yeah,
So
so I mean, for him, it's looking pretty good, and I don't know, like if he keeps this up, he's like pretty much guaranteeing himself into a cup ride. Or maybe not next year, but probably the year after.
Oh no, yeah, I'm gonna say he's doing great, but let's not put him in a Cup car next year because that'll be way too fast. He's already skipped the Truck Series. Let's just, I say honestly, the smart thing to do would probably keep in Xfinity for probably 2, maybe 3 years, depending on how he's doing. Preferably 2, realistically 2 seasons before you throw him in a Cup car. So
Yeah.
honestly,
Um.
realistically, he might. Because for the Toyota camp, if Ty Gibbs goes to Cup, I'm putting this out there now. This is my wild ass bold prediction. Ty Gibbs might be the driver who replaces Kurt Busch when Kurt retires.
That, or if Bell continues to not have a great run, he might be taken out.
Oh, Bell, that's right. Yeah, he'll either replace Bell or he'll replace Busch when he retires. Kurt,
Yeah.
that is.
Because let's see, we're
Because Kurt
because
keeps signing like one. How many seasons did Kurt sign on for? Is this a 1 season deal?
I think 1 year. He signed a 1 year contract.
Yeah, because recently he's been signing a lot of like 1 year. Because I know he signed 1 year for Ganassi
Yeah.
when he was
He's
with
been doing a
them.
lot of like 1 year deals, so I think he'll probably do one more year with 2311. But after that, that's pretty much gonna hit for him. Because I know he's been doing a lot of like the broadcasting too. He seems to really like that.
Yeah, so yeah, I feel like he might do 1 or 2 years with 2311, and then when he finally decides to hang up the helmet, I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna stay with it. It could come back to bite me in the ass, but this is why we call them wild ass bold predictions. Is that I feel like when Kurt finally decides to retire, Ty Gibbs might take over that car.
Yeah, exactly. But overall, Xfinity was pretty good. Um, Cup kind of the same way.
Oh, wait, before we get into Cup, there is one thing I do want to mention because I did do some scrolling around on Bird app. Uh, did they show it on the broadcast? The Rayon brothers hauler going through the service tunnel.
Oh yeah, they did. I felt so bad because they were just like flaming the guy. They're just like, oh, like he ran into the wall, like he. Oh, I felt so bad.
I don't know how Atlanta set up. I've never been there. But are there 2 sets of tunnels that they need to go through?
I
Is there
guess
like a hauler tunnel and then a service tunnel?
I think there's two sets of tunnels. I think they have one from one end because from the videos it looked like it was coming out of like turn 4, turn 3, and
Right.
I think I want to say the main one is coming out of turn 1 and 2.
Okay, so like the Vegas tunnels are in 1 and 2.
Yeah, I want to say that's it, but
Okay, because I'm trying to figure out how that happened. Because I was really confused when I saw the picture. I was even more confused when people were like laughing at him for driving through the service tunnel. And I was like, are there multiple tunnels? Because at Vegas, it's one tunnel. It's just the tunnels in turns 1 and 2. So I
right.
wasn't sure if Atlanta had a second set of tunnels that are for the haulers.
Yeah, I was confused at first. I'm like, well, if you got in there, how the hell did you
Exactly. I was like,
hit
bro, how does that happen? Isn't that what the tunnel's for?
it?
Apparently, it's the wrong set of tunnels.
Yeah, so somebody must have given the wrong directions. But yeah, but people were like, they were saying like, oh my god, I feel so bad. This dude's gonna lose his job, and it's all on live television. But
Yeah, poor
I
bastard.
guess they posted on Twitter because it was a Ream Brothers hauler. They said like, oh, accidents happen. It is what it is. We'll move on.
Ran out
So
of room.
yeah, but yeah, they did talk about that during the Xfinity race. But it was funny. It was like a whole segment just talking about that. Like they would
God
like
damn.
when that first happened, they were like talking about it for a good minute, and then they'll show little bits of like racing, and then they'll go right back into it again. I'm just like, Christ, like they're trying to get this man fired.
Just leave him alone. Probably just made a wrong turn and tried to squeeze through the surface tunnel.
Right. But yeah, I did see that on the race.
Okay. So now Cup. So today the reason I missed the Cup race, I was at a baby shower and it was scheduled to start like half an hour after the race. So I watched up until the Gregson crash and then I had to go, but what the racing I saw before the Gregson crash was actually pretty good. Like it wasn't as chaotic as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it was pretty good. A lot of the Cup drivers seem to have like a lot of issues with handling. I mean, you saw Noah Gragson, get loose
Yeah.
in the wall. A lot of drivers were saying that this feels really kind of hard to kind of keep the cars from spinning out. Um, there was a couple issues as far as the racing. I guess Goodyear had another tire issue. Um, it seemed that like the leaders would be leading for a good 10, 15 laps, and they would just their tire would just completely blow out. So
Is that
you
what
saw
happened to
that,
Stenhouse?
yeah. Stenhouse, I believe Reddick, Chastain had a tire issue as well, and then I don't know if Elliott did or not, but
Shit.
I know there's like three drivers that had like tire issues. So
Okay, because I don't know much about what happened on. I was kind of being sneaky, and I watched some of the race on my phone, but I had it all on mute, so I couldn't hear anything. But I was kind of watching here and there. But
yeah,
because I was watching when the Stenhouse crash happened, that's the only reason I know it happened. Because I also wasn't even on Twitter today for the Cup race, so I can't even gather my tidbits from Twitter. The shit that I have from Twitter is from yesterday. Everything I have on the Cup race today is just from what I saw visually from peeking in on the race every once in a while.
yeah. No, that seemed to be a big issue, and then like I think Goodyear was trying to look into it too to see what's going on. Let's see. I guess the big thing too is that Fox their coverage just continues to go downhill. Um,
Oh yeah, because you texted me this morning during the pre-race and told me the pre-race was bad. I wasn't even. I was watching the IndyCar race. I wasn't even watching the NASCAR pre-race.
I had the IndyCar race and the pre-race going, but I think I pretty much had the pre-race muted for the
Uh,
most part. I would
God.
tune in for a little bit during the commercial breaks, but it was like, ugh. They go. It's too long. Like they go way too long with the pre-race, but I feel like they don't go too long enough during the post-race, which I feel that's more important.
I feel like the reason the pre-race feels so long is that it feels like they're struggling to fill content because they're trying to do it all in a studio. I feel like we need to bring back
Like the
the
race hub, like actual
yeah,
race hub
like
at
the at the track stuff that they used to do with like the I'm trying to remember the name of it has left my brain. But I feel like they need to do more like immersive like at the track stuff for their pre-race because the reason I don't watch the pre-race is because I usually don't watch NASCAR Race Hub just because I usually don't have time to watch it. But all the pre-race stuff, it's all shot like in studio at the thing, and it's like yeah, it's great, technology's awesome, but at the same time, I'm not getting that at the
at
track race day vibe that I would want to have out of a pre-race.
yeah, and it's like other sports do that too. Like even college football, NFL does it, so I don't understand why they can't do it.
I don't know. I really don't know, but it's like I feel like we need that at the track, get the hype up vibe from the pre-race, and we're not getting that, and it's part of why they're struggling for content. I
Yeah.
feel like.
Couple other things too that I want to point out. The misled information that they're giving. There was a point in the race where Kyle was like 4 laps down after he spun out during that crash, and then Jeff uh, was trying to talk about Kyle when they panned to him, and he's like, "Oh, don't count Kyle Busch out. He's still on the lead lap." But I'm looking at the time tracker, and he's like 4 laps down. So
Oops.
I'm like, buddy, you're giving us the wrong information here.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do
And
that.
then constantly, I don't know, they're constantly like showing kids and like people in the grandstands.
I saw a lot, especially Saturday when I was kind of checking it on Twitter. There
Yeah,
were a lot of very pedophilic comments coming through Bird app about the Fox broadcast.
yeah, it was kind
Was
of
it
weird.
really that bad on Saturday?
I don't know if somebody looked at Twitter and just told them to stop doing it, but they were doing it like the first half of the race.
God, they might have because I was gonna say even like with they show kids constantly. Like it's fine to show kids at the racetrack because show it's a family event. But when you're doing nothing but showing kids, it starts to get weird.
hmm
Like we get it, it's a
Yeah,
family event. Show the families. Show like the fucking. I want to see the drunken fat people falling off their chairs in the infield. I want to see like the Ferris wheel shots and everything else. I don't want to zoom in on a kid picking their nose or a kid falling off a tricycle for the eighth time. It's like I get it. There's kids there. It's wonderful. It's a family event, but like it's
But like
getting creepy
Christ,
now. It's getting creepy now.
yeah, it's getting really bad.
Yeah.
Um, they missed they missed the big one too, of course. And like the
They
thing is
missed the
like
big one?
I
How
I
do you
hate
miss
I
the big
hate it
one?
because before when the big one used to happen, they would stop the commercial midway and then cut to the big one.
Yeah.
Now it's like they just run the whole commercial program like 2 minutes in, and they come back and it just seems like there's nothing wrong, and then they're just like, oh, by the way, you missed this. It's like, what the fuck?
Dude, the
Because like
old
I
ESPN
already
days where
found
we'd
out.
cut back from commercial and it's just BP screaming.
Mm-hmm. Like, right? Like, why can't we get that? It's just, I don't know. It's just, I feel like it's gone downhill ever since then. Because
God.
the only reason why I found out was because Twitter. It's like now you can find everything out on Twitter.
Oh yeah, because the people at the track tweeting, "Hey, we just had the big ones." Like, oh great, I'm watching an Applebee's commercial. I'll get back to you in a minute.
Yeah, I'm watching another Dr Pepper commercial.
Yeah,
Like, Jesus, it's so bad.
I think I screenshotted the tweet so I could come back to it. But there was a tweet that I saw Saturday that I thought was really funny. Uh,
Um,
yeah. Ryan, what is that? Gavel on Twitter. Ryan, if you're seeing this, if I'm saying your name wrong, I apologize. I'm illiterate. Um, it was the tweet where it said Fox when a multi-car accident happens. They zoom in so damn tight we can see the lug nuts while the wreck is happening, and then they quickly switch to
yeah.
a child sneezing. Great stuff. And they did. Like I saw the tweet and out of context, I was like, you know what, that sounds pretty on brand for them. And then I saw the highlights video, and they literally this truck was spinning like Lawless Allen was in the middle of a spin. They zoomed in on his tire. I'm like, buddy, I don't care about like I see him crashing. Why are we zooming in on the goddamn tire? Like I want to see if he's gonna hit something or not. I can't tell where he is because I'm looking at the fucking Goodyear lettering.
Honestly, like you can see everything else but the fucking crash.
Yeah, and I think there was another truck in the wall too. So like, there's a truck up by the wall. This man's spinning, but we're zooming in on the tire. It's like, why?
Why
Pan
is
out, don't pan in, pan out. Like the fuck?
like show the whole picture? Don't just show one little tire.
Yeah. And then
Tire's
that
not
kid
gonna
sneezing.
explode mid camera.
Goddamn.
I guess I missed the part about Matty D on Friday. He just like I don't know what the hell happened. He he
He
hit the
walled
wall.
it on lap one, I think.
Yeah,
That's what I saw.
something like that. But yeah, I don't know. His day looked promising. Then after that, it just went to shit.
Yeah. I feel like we're gonna bitch about the Fox broadcast every day until they switch to NBC.
Yeah,
Because
honestly, I
I feel
can't
like
wait for NBC.
every video we make, we complain about something that happened in the
And the
Fox
thing is, like,
broadcast.
it's not just us; it's everybody. Like,
It
you see a
is.
whole bunch of people on Twitter talking about it. It's like the only reason why we're saying that because we wanted to get better.
Yeah, I feel like this is actually. I think I brought this up a few videos ago. I don't remember exactly what video it was, but if it was just us bitching about it, then yeah, maybe we're wrong. Maybe we're just being sensitive or we're looking at it wrong.
No,
But the fact that
everybody
every
is
time we
saying it.
open Twitter and there's at least 30 tweets about how awful the broadcast is that I see, it's the broadcast is probably bad when that many people collectively are like, "Yo, this sucks."
Yeah, and like I hate to say it, but I've been a huge Jeff Gordon fan. I think he's not good for the broadcast. It's
Oh, is he
just
not great today?
no.
Mm, poor
He
Jeff.
just I don't know. Like he just does like a lot of like random stuff. Like there's one video I saw on Twitter. It's just him just like saying like whoa, like it's just like doing a whole bunch of random noises just to like hype people up.
I mean, they all make noises.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think
Are you saying Jeff makes excessive noises in the booth
yeah he
today?
does.
Okay. God.
Um, yeah, I don't know. I mean, we go to Coda next week, so that should be interesting to see how he does. I don't think they have Jeff in next week. I think they have Tony Stewart, which would be kind of
I
nice.
think
to
they
see.
do. They do have Tony. That is, fuck. That's something I was gonna bring up too. So if unless you have something, unless you have more bitching about the Fox broadcast.
Mm, nope, that's it. I pretty
Nope.
much said everything on there. So
Okay. So nothing new. Nothing new out of Fox. They're still
yeah,
zooming in on kids and missing wrecks and playing way too many commercials. Got it.
too many
Um.
Applebee's commercials.
Yes. So the racing itself, I at the beginning of last week's video, not the beginning, the middle-ish of last week's video, we were saying Atlanta was probably going to be an absolute shit show, and it wasn't. I am pleasantly surprised from what I
Yeah,
gather. I missed the races. I could be wrong, but from what I gathered from Bird App and the highlight videos that I did see, it wasn't an absolute shit show, which is good.
yeah. And there's one tweet that I retweeted that kind of sums up the whole weekend, and it's that Atlanta sort of feels like a diet Daytona.
Yes, Diet Daytona.
Yeah, I mean it was good racing. It wasn't too bad. Um, like I know people have been saying like Texas has been a pretty terrible track, and some people were thinking like oh maybe we should do it in Texas. I'm just like no, I think
Here's the thing:
people.
Texas already had high banking, but the reason Texas worked is because it was high banked, but it was also like older surface, and also back then the horsepower was up too. So you had the higher horsepower with the old surface and the high banking. So we got good races at Texas that wasn't pack racing.
Yeah.
But now we
Um.
have the lower horsepower with the brand new asphalt and higher banking. That's what's causing the pack racing here.
Yeah. But I feel like this should just be like a Atlanta thing. It's fine the way it is. It's its own tradition. So I don't think they
Yeah.
should be doing this to any other tracks. But overall, I think it was a pretty good race weekend.
Okay. Because that brings me back to this. How did you feel about the yellow line rule being implemented at Atlanta now?
Um, I'm kind of surprised I didn't see that go into effect as much. I think there's only like one time. I think that kind of played a role, and I think that was at the end with Bell.
Yeah.
But overall, I think it's fine. I don't think that's that too much of a big of an issue.
All
At
right.
least not
Because
not that I thought it would, but
the
it was
way I felt about it, because I
I think
remember
it's
at the
fine the
end
way
of
it
last week's video when I was talking about the yellow line rule, I said it probably wouldn't really come into play that much because the way you run intermediate tracks, where you're
what do
pretty
you think
much
about it?
up high, mostly down the back stretch and front stretch, and then you're kind of lower in the corners, but you're not really diving low in the corners anyway. And from what I was seeing through highlights and stuff, that was pretty much the case. It didn't really come into effect until Bell dipped below it on the last lap on the backstretch because everyone was trying to make their moves.
Yeah. Although I feel like they waited too long to make their move.
They always wait too long to make their move. We've been watching super
Yeah.
speedway races. How many super speedway races have you watched where they wait until like turn two and then just destroy the entire field because they waited too long?
Oh, and one more thing, Corey LaJoy got a top five today.
He did. He did do that. Yeah, let's shout out Corey LaJoy in that team because holy shit, I forgot about that. Did you see the picture
Of him like
on
in the
Twitter?
air.
Yeah, in the air. Is that how
Yeah.
he crossed the line? Did he finish? Did he finish the race backwards and in the air? Was that the last lap?
No, I think that was earlier in the race.
That was earlier in the race.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I see the picture and Denny Hamlin's in it, and I know he didn't finish.
Oh yeah. What happened to Hamlin? What happened to him? I
Oh,
didn't see what happened to Hamlin.
so he got involved in like two wrecks. Um,
Oh.
First one I can't remember what it was, but I know the second one he pretty much like spun Larson, and then Larson came back up and slammed it into the wall, and I think they
Oof.
broke something inside. So
Oh. Okay. Hamlin's
yeah.
having a horrendous start to the season.
Same with Bell too, and I guess Larson as well. I mean Larson won a race, but he's had two straight DNFs so far.
Yeah. Which
So
actually, that reminds me, having the bad start to the season. He's still. Let me check because I have my points sheet open
yeah,
for when we get to that. He
somebody
is still way down there.
somebody tweeted saying that Kyle Larson wrecked, so this is officially a super speedway race.
You did see that, wasn't that Carnation? I saw. I think I saw Carnation tweet that earlier today. I can't actually remember, but I'm pretty sure it was. I'm like
Oh, I think I'm losing
90%
you there.
sure. Huh? Did you lose me?
Hello?
Hello, sir. Oh no, the call dropped. We're having a wonderful time here in the DVR studio. By a studio with shitty internet connection. Oh god, then we called each other back at the same time, so it went straight to voicemail. There it is, now it's ringing.
All right, there we go.
That was weird. Hello.
Hello. Hey, I heard you like cut out for a little bit and then you just stopped talking. I'm like, oh, I think I
Oh.
lost him.
That happened to me earlier, but I think you were finishing your sentence anyway, so I just filled the silence with my double yellow line thing. Um,
Uh,
I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, I'm like 90% sure Carnation's the one who sent that tweet earlier about the
yeah, the tweet.
yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, so before the call drops again, now that we're how fucking far are we into this? 20 minutes. Okay. Do you want to check out some points, or do you got any last minute things you want to wrap up?
Nope, I'm good. We can start looking at the points.
All right, because I would contribute more to this conversation, but I missed literally all three races. All I have to offer is what I saw in the highlights in the memes that I saw on Twitter. So, all right, let me fucking pull my thing in. So the new standings, we have a new points leader. Last week Tanner Gray was leading the points. This week, Chandler Smith is at the top. So we got my top five right now is Chandler Smith, Ty Majeski, Stuart Friesen, Tanner Gray, and Ben Rhodes. And then that's going to be followed by Zane Smith, Austin Wayne Self, Christian Eckes, Ryan Priest, Carson Hocevar, and Matt Benedetto round out the top 10, unless I miscounted. So, which I'm pretty
Wow.
sure I'm pretty sure Dibby's still 10th.
Wow, that's really different for me.
Aha.
So my top 10 is gonna be Chandler Smith, Tanner Gray, Ty Majeski, Stuart Friesen, Ben Rhodes. Then 6 is Christian Eckes, Austin Wayne Self, John Hunter Nemechek, Zane Smith, and Matt Crafton, rounding out the top 10.
Nice. Okay, I did miscount it. I counted one more on accident. Carson Hocevar is 10th. Dibby is 11th.
Oh, okay.
So that's my bad. But
Yeah,
yeah, that
because
is
on
real
mine,
different.
Matty D is 14th.
Oh shit. I have I have Nemechek as 14th on mine.
John Hunter, he's 8th for me.
Whoops.
I guess those bonus points really, or those stage points come into effect.
Yeah, it's 100% the stage points because the way we're doing our points, their stage points don't exist. It's all end of race points,
Yeah,
which is why this is all so wildly different.
yeah, it's
Hey,
totally different.
Haley Deegan's full time this year, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
she's been
looking
off
at
to a
my
rough start.
points. How many races has Kyle Busch run? He's only run the one, right?
Yeah, he's run one race.
He's ahead of Haley Deegan in the points.
Of course, where's Kyle at in the points?
Oh fuck! I gotta do a lot of counting. Hold on, because I'm doing this in a fucking notes
Oh,
page. So like it fucks up if I try to put like the decimals and everything. Let me see. So I said
do it.
Nemechek is
The
14th,
actual.
right?
Wait, what?
I said Nemechek is 14th, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Uh, Kyle is 24th in my points thing right now, which he shouldn't even come up on your sheet because he's not even eligible
He's
for
not.
points.
Yeah.
So yeah. So keeping in mind, Kyle Busch is 24th on my points sheet. So
Christ.
okay, where is she on yours on the real points?
33rd.
She's 37th on mine.
God. You know who's ahead of her right now?
Who?
Parker Kligerman.
Oh yeah, Parker Kligerman's ahead of her too on my. Kligerman's also run one race, huh?
I think he got a top 5.
He did, yeah, because he's got 32 points on my thing, and I don't know where he is. I said Kyle Busch is what, 24? He's 28th. If yeah,
24th.
yeah. If I said Kyle Busch was 24th, then I have Kligerman as 28th.
Matt Jaskell's 28th in points. Not
Nice.
too bad.
27th on mine. So he's slowly working his way back up the
Yeah,
point slider.
he's ahead of a lot of people so far. So
That's good.
yeah, doing pretty well on the points.
Because Haley's been having the same luck as fucking Denny Hamlin with these races. They just can't catch a break of any kind.
Vegas had an issue. I think Daytona they wrecked, and then this week they had an engine issue.
Yeah, didn't they? Yeah, yeah. Damn. Because we got.
Not the
Yeah.
start that she wanted.
No, it's really weird to see her that far down in the points.
Yeah.
So scrolling down to Xfinity, that honestly Xfinity points haven't really changed that much from what I remember. Noah Gragson was the points leader last week. He is still the points leader, although he did have a crash in Atlanta. That points buffer did go away, but he's still maintaining the lead. So I got Gragson, Allmendinger, Gibbs, Justin Allgaier, and Braden Jones for my top five, followed by Josh Berry, Sheldon Creed, Austin Hill, Ryan Sieg, and Riley Herbst for the top 10.
Wow. I have Noah Gregson, Ty Gibbs, AJ Allmendinger, Justin Allgaier, Josh Berry, Brandon Jones, Daniel Hemrick, Austin Hill, Riley Herbst, and Ryan Siege, rounding
Damn.
up the top 10.
I got Hemrick as 11th, and you had him listed as what, 6th or 7th?
Seventh, yeah.
7th. Okay. Damn.
Yeah. Totally different.
It's not that much different from yours though. So I feel like it's all mostly the same names. They're just slightly in different parts, which actually tells you how consistent the Xfinity field has been this year in terms of the players up front.
Yeah. Landon
That's
Castle got his first top 10 this week.
He did. Where is he? So I said so that's 10. He's 13th in my point, so he's up there.
Yeah, he's just outside of top 10. He's in 11th. He's actually
Oh, okay.
tied with Sheldon Creed.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I feel like a couple more good races and Landon Castle can sneak his way into my top 10.
Yeah. Yeah, he's slowly getting there. But just got to get away from those bad luck runs.
Yeah, because they fucking didn't they blow an engine at the auto club? That's what set him back.
Yeah.
Yeah, they grenaded one of them at auto club, and that's what
Yeah.
punched him down in the points for me.
And I think Vegas, he
Um,
had a pretty decent run. And I think same for um, Phoenix, too.
yeah, because they had a really good run at Phoenix. I don't remember where they finished, but I remember them running well.
I want to
So
say top 10.
top 10, he finished. I think he finished. I can go look. Actually, I have
Because he
the
has three
schedule
top
up.
10s right now.
If my computer wants to cooperate. Hello, computer. Phoenix. Come on. I believe in you, computer. Alright. It's not really the computer, it's more the internet connection. The computer is great. The internet, on the other hand, not that great.
Yeah.
He finished ninth in Phoenix.
Oh, that's not bad.
Castle did. Yeah. So now to wrap up, let's take a look, see at the good old Cup points. This now we have a new points leader for Cup. Kyle Busch was leading when we checked in last week. 2, 3, 4. He has dropped to 6 since
Wait,
after today. For Cup, Kyle Busch. He was leading and now he's 6th. He dropped 5 spots.
Ooh, you dropped even further for me.
Oof. Okay, so for my top 10, that's not good. The current points leader for me is Joey Logano, followed by Kurt Busch, Eric Almirola, Chase Elliott, and Ryan Blaney in the top 5. Then we got Kyle Busch, Chase Briscoe, Ross Chastain, William Byron, and Martin Truex Jr. for the top 10.
Okay, let me see. Mine is Chase Elliott, Joey Logano, Chase Briscoe, William Byron, Kurt Busch is the top 5. Ryan Blaney, Eric Almirola, Martin Truex Jr., Alex Bowman, and Ross Chastain routing the
Jesus.
top 10.
Okay, that's a Just a little different than what I got. God
Because right now,
damn.
Kyle is just outside the top 10. He's 11th.
Damn, he got slaughtered in the real life points.
Yeah.
Oof. Because wasn't he also leading the points after? Or was he
No, I
second?
think
He
he
was
was second.
second. I think, yeah, he was second or third, and now he's outside the top 10, whereas
Hmm.
he is sixth for me.
But the same,
Oof.
same thing too is that like when he crashed, that was he didn't get any stage points. So this was a tough hit for him.
Oh, did he crash early? Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then we got fucking Hamlin and Bell together at the bottom of my points list. Not where they want to be either.
Yeah. Let's see.
Dude,
Tough
Michael
day for Bubba,
McDowell.
but I mean he got a top 15, moved up to 18th in the points.
Right? Yeah, because I'm looking at fucking Hamlin and Bell down here at the bottom of my list. I'm just like, Corey LaJoy is ahead of him in points, but Corey LaJoy, that team's been doing really good this year, actually. They've had a
Danny moved up a little bit, but Bell has been the same.
just floating around the bottom. Yeah, I think Denny just surpassed Bell in the points.
Yeah,
For me, anyway.
because right now he's in 26th.
Oh, fuck. I don't even want to count that far down. Because I don't have numbers next to him.
But Harrison Burton
He's
is
far.
last place as far as full time drivers.
Sorry, I was counting. Shit. I lost count. So there, Denny Hamlin's at least 29th in my points sheet.
Yikes.
Probably. Which means they're 29th or 30th if they're not 30th and 31st. Because that's kind of where they're sitting on my points. Yeah, and then fucking, yeah. And then Harrison Burton's even further down.
Yeah, he's 32nd for me.
He's gotta be like if Hamlin and Bell are like 29th and 30th, that would put Harrison Burton as 35th in my points sheet.
Yeah.
Which yeah, last of all the full time drivers because everyone below him are all part time.
Yeah, because Cody Ware, he's 33rd, but he's like the top of the part time drivers.
Yeah. Is Cody Ware part time this year? I thought he was running the full season.
No, I think he's part time. He's sharing the ride with I think Garrett Smithley.
Oh, okay, that sounds right. Is Hemrick? I think Hemrick's also part time in the 16, isn't he?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
they're not
cause
counted on here because they're
yeah,
Xfinity
cause
drivers.
they're yeah, cause they're that's right, that's right. I'm doing it slightly different. Uh, yeah. So they are part time then. So goddamn, there's still part time drivers ahead of Harrison Burton, which is weird to me.
Yeah, I mean he's only 1 point ahead of Cody Ware. So
Oh, dude, Cody Ware's ahead of him on my points.
Jesus.
Like he's one spot ahead of him. Like the
Well, I
points
think
literally read Hemrick, Ware, and Burton for me.
I think because Harrison Burton got stage points in the 500. That's the only reason
That's
why.
true. You know who I forget drives Cup this year is fucking Todd Gilliland. I forgot he was in Cup.
Him and Cole Custer have been close to the points battle at least. Actually, him and
Yeah,
Michael McDowell too. But yeah, they're not too great.
they're
Which I
oof.
mean, I wasn't really expecting them to be because I don't know, that team's never really ran well.
Mm. I bet the Wood brothers are having a wonderful time in the garage right now.
Oh yeah, 32nd in points.
Jesus, closer
I
to
mean,
35th for me, which is oof.
at the same time too, it's a new driver too. It's his rookie
And
year,
it's
so
also they just had shit luck too. Like they
yeah.
were fucking upside down at Daytona, and I think they crashed in Vegas. Oops, there goes the
Oh,
call again. What is going on today
uh-oh.
with the phone calls? It just keeps dropping. All right. This is the episode of a lot of technical difficulties for some reason.
Not sure what happened there.
I have no idea what happened there either. I think the call just dropped.
Yeah, it just went to like you were talking and it just hung up.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? Yeah, you got any last minute thoughts before something else goes wrong tonight?
No, I think that's it. I'm completely good.
You're completely good. Okay, so you know what? Just for the sake of technical difficulties, for some reason, somebody's internet's shitting their pants. It's probably mine, to be honest with you. Um, we're
Oh,
gonna we're gonna. Ooh,
do
what's
you
up?
want to shout out your page?
Oh, yeah. So before we sign off tonight for Atlanta, I just want to give a quick shout out to a new media page I'm doing with my friends. So for anyone who is interested in more like comedy based gaming, you can head over. I'm gonna put. I don't think I can put a link in the description, but I'll put the name of it in the description. Make sure to go check out Cooly Fooly Media, also on YouTube, and check out their socials as well for updates. That is something brand new that launched at this point yesterday. We're recording this Sunday night. It launched this morning as of recording, but when you guys are watching this, it would have launched like yesterday or a few days ago. Whenever you watch it, but that's not important. What's important is to go check it out. It's fun. It's fun jazz. We're gonna have weekly uploads over there as well. And also, while we're on that topic, make sure to follow us on our socials too if you don't already. Our Twitter do be dry, so you can go make sure to go follow us on Twitter at Donahue Vargas, and then we'll see you guys next week in Coda.
Yep. We'll catch you next time.